Many of you have been asking how we resolved the two major issues that came up with the WanderBug on its last adventure. One resulted in us having to bring it home on a trailer. The other could have put us in the hospital. In this video, I'll be explaining how we fixed them. First, regarding the carbon monoxide poisoning while driving. It was pretty bad. We both got very, very lightheaded and a little nauseous.
So what are you doing?
Well, because of the carbon monoxide issue we've been having, I'm thinking that it's getting up through where the back end was chopped off to make it a Baja bug. There's open passages, and I believe it comes up into the body through those. So we stopped at Walmart and got some of this sticky foam insulation, and I'm going to try to seal up these gaps. So hopefully that'll work. I'm not totally convinced that's the problem, but it's worth a try. Boy, there's not much room back here.
Now, this is nothing new. We encountered the same issue months earlier on a long trip. And yes, I think that we are getting some carbon monoxide inside. We're going to have to look and see where that's coming from and how it's getting in, because it with the windows up on a long road distance, it gets pretty bad.
Yeah, we're getting punchy.
Turns out that we were right. The fumes are coming in from the exhaust through these channels in the body that were open. Best solution that we thought up to fix it was that spray-in foam insulation. Now the nozzle, of course, wasn't long enough because I had to go all the way up into here, and you have to hold the can upside down to spray it. So I had to take some hose, some plastic hose, and extend that out and shove it up in there, hold the can up here and spray it. And I blocked it off really nice. Just took some, after it dried the next day, I took some black undercoating spray, put some spritzes on it, and you can hardly tell it's there now. And now, driving it, we don't smell a bit of exhaust inside. It's fixed. Now, the problem with the clutch that made us trailer at home. Okay, so here's the deal. We got about 3 hours from home, and we're done. We think that the throwout bearing is out of it. We're dead in the water. We have no clutch. So Mary's Googling U-Haul, see if we can get a tractor or a trailer and a truck or something to so we can get it the rest of the way home. Yeah, we stopped to clean some bugs off the windshield. I get back in and the clutch just went right to the floor. The cable's not snapped or anything. The cable's working all the way to the back, but for some reason it's not. It's just not working. So yeah, we're gonna try to limp this thing home on a trailer or a flatbed or whatever we can find. At first, I thought it was the arm or the mechanism that pushed the throwout bearing in and out on the clutch. That wasn't it. Turns out that one of the ears on the throwout bearing broke right off. And the spring clips that hold the throwout bearing into the arm were still on there. Even the one that was broke off, it was still hanging there with the spring clip holding it in place. And this is a nice bearing. This is a Sachs, really highly recommended, S-A-C-H-S, made in Germany. I talked to a lot of my racing friends, race Volkswagens, and they use the same exact bearing behind 200 horsepower motors, and they say they've never had a problem like this. So I guess we were the lucky ones that got the 1 in 10,000th throwout bearing that was going to snap off like this. But it was an easy fix. We did have to pull the motor out, of course, but the WanderBug is back on the road, good as new. Here's a link to that video where all this happened. If you like this video, please hit that like button, and we hope you consider subscribing to our channel. Thanks for watching.